Uh-oh.
Dad has left the building.
Welcome to Chasing Daylight. Dad's not here.
Let's try that again. Well. Hey, we'll just start it like this. Hey, everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. All kinds of technical issues going on right now. I'm trying to do too many things at once, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, everybody that's hopping in on YouTube, and Facebook is not going right now. I am doing something on Instagram, but it is not looking good at all, so I may just stop that. We'll see. So how you guys doing? We're short one person. Don't know if Dan's going to make it or not. If he does pop in, we'll add him up to it. So how you guys doing this evening?
Doing well.
Yeah, doing good. How about yourself?
Have a happy new year?
Yeah, it was a good new year. I had to go to work, unfortunately, but January 2nd is a day that is a really good day. Flights are booked, so I'm jazzed. Currently super jazzed. So
Joe's just a little bit.
I'm watching everything. I'm in it. We booked our flights to Bannon, as we've mentioned on the podcast. We're going in August, and I can't wait for that. So January 2nd is a great day of 2024. I am here for it.
Yeah, Joey's been asking me. She's like, "When you're going to Bandon still, right? You haven't booked your flight yet?" She's been asking me for like 3 months. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it together. We're just waiting, and I'm waiting for Joe really to give the go ahead, to give the green light. Well, I'm a noob when it comes to golf trips. I'm like a total noob.
Yeah, this is like your first real one, right?
Like real one, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I thought it was 6 months out, so I just happened to look last night and I saw flights were available. So I was at work this on because it's the start of the new year. We don't have anything CES at our property, so I just checked it out and I was like, let's go. So most of us are booked. Yep. We're still waiting on Robert, but Bobby. We don't know where he's flying in from, so we'll get there. I mean, we're all going. We're gonna get there, and Bobby will find a way, I'm sure. So I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be an absolute blast. Instagram is going, but because Dan's not here, the screen is kind of screwed up, so everybody can see me. Hi, thank you. Joe and Jeremy are here. You can hear them. And if Dan shows up, then everything will be cool. So you guys didn't play any golf this week, did you?
I played last Wednesday, I think. Thursday?
Yeah.
Something like that. Paiute.
Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. You guys played out at Paiute.
Yeah. Which was fantastic. It was great. Great day, great weather. Plus, we had 2 groups, which is fantastic. It was, not a lot of wind, which was amazing. It was a really good day.
Yeah, I'm hoping that is the situation come February when we play the Skins guys from San Diego, because February it can be nasty out there. Jeremy, we got a replacement for you. Plumber came in.
Okay, good.
So that's good.
Not good, but good.
Yeah, thanks, and then Favs, he couldn't make it either. So we got Woody. He's taking his spot.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got 10 guys, and we're gonna take them on and hopefully get a little bit of street cred back because we lost it all last time.
We did, yeah. Angel Park. Angel Park was brutal that day too. Like the greens were really quick and the pins were in some tough spots. I remember.
Well, was it that or was it our tournament we had there? Because I was because I played Angel Park the first with Sean and Steven Jackson and Mike Tice, and I was thinking that it was the tournament because I remember people were sending me messages saying 10 is an absolute joke. And 2 was all the balls were rolling off the front.
I just think Mountain can play a lot harder than Palm, obviously, and it was just it's just like when those greens get really quick, and because those greens there's not a lot of really like really good pin spots. Everything is sloping on a lot of those greens, so it can be
so
difficult.
much.
So especially if they're running quick. So
They were running quick yesterday, and wow, yeah, they had some. There was some chips that you hit, and if it got past the hole, it was gone. I mean, Steven chipped it off the green from 15 yards or 15 feet in front of the green, and it was wild in some spots. So, but
yeah,
Darden, man, that place is just great right now.
Is it looking good? I mean, it's always been real good, but
it's probably the best I've seen it. Tee to
it's
green
good to it's good to see like Darden have like something that is good to work with, right? Like Darden was handed Wild Horse, which he did a great job at Wild Horse, but he's handed something that is has some teeth to it and something that is good, and it's a good product, and he's doing great, man. He's fucking laying out them stripes all the time, and man, I love Darden. It's
the greens were fantastic. They were rolling great. As I've heard so many people say that when I said I was playing there, a couple people reached out saying, "No, it's in great shape," and it was. The sand is really good. There's just not enough of it. It's kind of it's good sand. It's just thin, and so the club wasn't getting into the sand enough, but got out of the bunkers okay. Tice hit almost hold out on 18. God, I mean, he did a great bunker shot. Got Steven into Loop Golf, so he's on there now.
Yeah,
and that was fun. We played a stroke play net match, and he came out the gates, was whooping my ass, and I turned it on, and then almost gave it back to him. I put 2 in the desert on 17, that par 5. Just trying to be a hero and
trying to be cute.
Yeah, just trying to be cute. I pulled my tee shot and was over in the rough, and I'm like, I got a window, and hit the 3-wood and put it in the ditch, and then dropped, and then yanked it in the ditch and dropped, and so almost gave it back to him, but hit a great shot on 18, and then got probably one of the luckiest bounces ever. I pulled my approach shot, hit the cart path, rolled up a tree, and shot straight backwards into the bunker. And got up and down from there. I was like, that could have been, I could have lost right there. So it was love you tree.
So speaking of Angel Park, I have a discussion about that place.
Let's hear it.
So no, I think I'm in the minority when I say I actually like the Palm course.
Yes,
but it seems like everyone else does not like the Palm course. Why is that?
I don't hate the Palm course. I just think the Mountain is a better course. I think I think Palm is more for like the beginner golfer, if you will, and Mountain is more for the golfer.
I would agree.
It's a bit harder, So I think that's why I like it more, because it's more difficult. And you can agree to disagree, and the freeway aspect on Palm, like cutting under the freeway after, what is that, 3 or 4, and then you have to cut back for, what is that, 15, 16, 17, 18
to finish.
It kind of throws it off a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I would play it. I'm not against it. If I had a choice, I'm gonna play the Mountain course.
Yeah, same.
And the Palm course looked great from the practice area. It looked just as green and lush as the Mountain course.
Yeah, I would say they're most of the time I've played them, they're similar conditions. I don't think I like one more than the other. I do agree, like the Mountain is definitely more difficult, but I think Palm, I could say, is more fun. I think there's some better holes on Palm. I think Palm. Maybe it's comparing the two. Maybe it's not like Palm's a terrible course compared to courses in Vegas. It's more of the two. Mountain's the better course.
I think there's a lot of
I really enjoy Palm.
A lot of similar holes on Mountain on the front and the back. There's you have the 2 par 3s that are the same, pretty much, just one's on the front, one's on the back, and then the holes after that are pretty much the same, and then the coming into 18 and coming into 9 are kind of the same. It's not crazy different, where you do have a different bit of variety on the Palm course.
I mean, I just think that freeway breaks it up a little too difficult. It just makes it kind of discombobulated, kind of like why I don't like Bears Best. It just doesn't feel cohesive, if you will. But it's still fun. It's fun. I mean, it's Angel Park. It's more than a golf course.
So Matty G has been absent for a little while. Him and his wife are expecting a new baby. They ended up with a little bit of illness over the holiday break. And so he'll be back giving us some weather reports going here probably next week or so. I know they're getting ready for their little one to arrive. And I mean, it's been on cruise control with the weather. I mean, we've been lucky as hell the last couple weeks. I was so mad. I was like, I knew I should have wore shorts yesterday, but it was 40 degrees when I left my house. I'm like, it's probably going to be a little colder over there, but it wasn't. It was nice. We were shedding layers by the 3rd hole, and I was like, damn it, I should have wore shorts because it was so freaking nice out.
Yeah. Seems like it's going to change a little bit. Just going to get a little bit colder, but
yeah,
January is always the toughest month.
The wind starts coming, and that's why I got Friday booked for Revere. Gonna hit up the Lexington course for the first time in 2024. Looking forward to that. Reed's gonna play with us before he heads out of town on his work schedule. I know you guys said you're gonna try and make it. Hope you can, because Fear is looking really good too. So
I think I'm going to be able to do it. So
yeah.
Nice. All right. So I got a little thing here. We'll see. We'll do this. First off, I want to give a little shout out to Steven Jackson for this.
I was wondering if
I
figured you a gift.
Yeah, I figured he did.
Yeah, it's he
grips anymore, or his bag, I guess.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure. So did you order some new grips? Some hot pink and neon green?
This is one of my favorite covers that Swag's ever done. And I mean, it was sealed in the bag. So like, whew, thank you. But this is the putter I played yesterday. Can you guys guess what putter it is?
Is it the one you've been using for the last few weeks?
This is the putter I played yesterday. Can you guess what it is? I'm not giving any hints.
Well, it's not the Chasing Daylight putter. It's probably not the long neck. Yeah, it's not the long neck, I don't think, because does that look like that's covering a long neck? I can't tell.
I don't think you would use the $5,000 Olsen.
Yeah, he's saving for Bandon.
No, that's paying for my Bandon trip, hopefully.
I'm going to go the Roars Scotty.
Oh, good guess.
Oh, that's a good guess. Yeah. Oh, Kevin O says the Scotty. So let's go. Let's go long neck on the Olsen. Or no, let's go the Vegas Olsen. Oh, long neck Olsen. Yeah.
All right, Joe got it. Yeah, it's the long neck.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of surprised because it didn't look like it was covering a long neck, but then
this
I think he was trying
to
mask it a little bit.
Yeah, this goes down a little far. Well, no, it's actually I was really happy with it because when it's all the way in there, it does a good job. It's not sticking out like some of the other covers.
So that putter is sticking in. It's staying in the bag.
That putter is staying in the bag right now.
Okay, so the real question is how are the Edels or Edels? Ethel M's.
Yeah.
How were the Ethel M's?
Ethel and M's.
These are right here.
Yeah. How are they?
Let's see. Let's get some focus.
I mean, they're a direct to consumer brand, right? Like,
yes,
they're not in shops.
I don't know if they're in shops. They might be in some shops in Texas, but So everybody's
Shout
Are they
out
the best
Tyler Munn's
free-
Fade and Fairway giveaway. Yeah, I think he
Is it
does
the
it every
best
year.
free set of clubs you've ever received?
So, Steven, we're on the first hole, second hole, and he goes, "Hey, can I hit one of your irons?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And so he hits a shot, and he's like, "Yeah, don't ever hand that to me again. I don't need to feel that greatness ever again."
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, they feel absolutely fantastic, and I spent quite a bit of time at this place right here. Give them a little bit of love. The golf stop. Yeah. So after they got in, and I had built up the new levels, and I had built up the Strixons, and then those showed up. I'm like, oh man, or not the Strixons, the Adams. I said, oh, I'm just gonna do a whole bag of iron. So I took like 4 of each and went down to the golf stop, and I was there for 2 hours hitting. And what I should have done was hit the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all on the or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all on the range, and then had a new session. Because I was doing like the 7-iron, comparing the 7-iron, comparing the 7-iron, comparing the 7-iron, and it was just a kind of a cluster to try and keep track of everything. But wow, yeah, they feel really good. They feel really, really good. I think I'm a little bit more confident with the new levels, just because I'm used to them. But once I took the weight and put it on the toe side, that really helped with my face shutting down so fast. Because right now my path is absolutely fantastic. Little gearhead talk here, everybody. Sorry. My path, I'm really happy with my path. It's +1 to +2, but my face is -7, -8, which if you can tell by the photo that I posted on my Instagram account, my so-called golf life, the left side of the fairway is, everything's going left, starting straight and peeling off to the left. So I'm trying to figure out with my swing how I can keep that face open a little bit better, hold it off a little bit, and get it a little bit more square. The weight out of the toe helped that. It wasn't like a fix, but it went from -7, -8 to -3, -4. So still a draw, still going left, but much better. And the shots that I hit that were good swings were just great, and they feel absolutely amazing. So yeah, I think I'm going to play them again at Lex on Friday, and see how they go, and we'll go from there.
I mean, I think it's a great club for you with the adjustable weight to tinker with. I mean, that's like it's made for you.
Yeah, I mean, and I tinkered with it right away, because I was like, after hitting the shots, I'm like, okay, let's see because it's a 2-gram weight, an 8-gram weight, and a 2-gram weight.
Is it the typical like adjustment for the driver tool?
It's just a torque wrench, Allen wrench.
Yeah.
It doesn't click or snap. It's not torqued like that. It just.
But it's the same. It's the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. So
Is it the SMS or
SMS.
what is it called?
SMS.
Because they make a Pro too, right?
Yes,
is that just
they do.
the same thing, just smaller?
Yeah, it's more of
offset
more of a blade. These don't have much offset.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I was going to ask about those, because they look really good.
It's hard to tell on camera, but
yeah,
I mean, there's not a ton of offset on them. I mean, it looks.
They don't look very big either.
No, the top line is a little thick, a little beefy on the top line, but didn't bother me. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
Nice.
Cool. I mean, shout out Fade and Fairway. I mean, that was a great win for you.
Oh, dude, it gave me. I have 5 full sets now. So
yeah, like I'm entering every contest, every giveaway is fine.
Anytime somebody does something that's supporting, trying to support somebody in the community,
Yeah.
I'm all
And
down
that's
for
golf.
that.
And that's golf. I mean, I do it often too. I meant to get in on it, and then before I knew it, it was Matt's telling me that he won. So I was like, too late.
I really wanted that Seamus head cover. That thing was so sick.
I bet whoever got it would trade you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But you know what? It's probably just as valuable as these, because it was a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
it's the same design. I have 2 other Seamus covers that are the same design, the Stars and Stripes. It was Jeremy, you'd like it as red BMW leather, and the stripes were cork, and the stars were
Wow.
Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. So
I'm gonna have to go look at that.
I'm curious to you guys, like what does it take to commit or even think about purchasing something from a direct-to-consumer brand, like especially golf clubs, because there's a pretty penny that you have to put up there. Like you're not buying like Vice golf balls for $35-$40. You're purchasing golf clubs that you cannot go into a store and hit. I mean, how do these brands like figure out how to get it into the hands of the golfer and get you to purchase it? Like I know we all know New Level. Like
I was just
Road
gonna say,
was
New
on
Level's
recently.
they've got
have a
that
great
great
program.
option, yeah,
Yep.
where you can test it out.
Absolutely. And I'm not super familiar with Edel, FLM. I mean, I still don't know how to say it, but like they're I feel like they're pretty small, and you know, I've seen pictures of them, but I've never seen them in person. So that's why I'm excited to like see yours and hit it just to feel it. But that's what's got to be really tough for these manufacturers, because you're dropping $1,000. You're not buying a box of balls from Vice. You know?
I mean,
So,
it goes along the same lines of a putter too. I mean, it's after working with Ricky Johnson for so long, you know, there's not a lot of margins in putters until you get up into the $800-900, and then it's still not a lot. You know, people think that these guys are taking a little block of steel, making a putter out of it, sticking a shaft on it, and it costs them $40 in materials. There's a lot that goes into it. Yeah, material costs, it may be a $60 putter, but you know, you've got intelligence, intellectual property, machinery, time, so much time, especially with, you know, a small brand. But you know, that to test, you see all these new putters that come out, and I mean, it's very rare they're $200. They're all $600, $700, $800, $900. And you know,
I mean, even like Callaway putters that are coming out are $350, $400, you know?
Yeah. And so you got to take a chance. I mean, I don't know, without ever hitting these, if I ever would have, you know, if I say I had, you know, $2,000, I'm going to drop on some clubs, I'm going to go somewhere and hit them, or I'm going to go to, you know, Callaway or Titleist or TaylorMade, the Kingdom, a place like that where I can, you know, hit and get fit by somebody that knows that equipment. So yeah, you're right. I mean, it is tough. That's tough.
The thing. I mean, that you have to build an identity and like a reputation and a trust factor with a lot of people to get people to spend their money. I mean, and that's difficult, because and that's probably why influencers have taken off, because we're in a direct to consumer world currently. You know, it is, and that's how a lot of these brands take off. So,
you know, and it falls a lot on people like myself and other review sites that are out there that, you know, hopefully throughout the years, my credibility of somebody that, you know, lets you know what I think about the product, good or bad. And, you know, hopefully I've earned a little bit of respect from people that have read the articles or watched, you know, their videos that we have on Instagram. And you know, if I'm telling you, hey, they're pretty good, and it may spark your interest to where you might reach out and, you know, find out if they're having a fitting somewhere, or if you see one in a used bin, you may grab it and check it out. So I mean, it's difficult for them.
Podcast
absolutely.
too.
Yeah,
you know,
hey,
we were talking about Olsen a long time ago, and he's on tour now, so
yeah, gonna see him a lot this weekend.
That's true.
Yeah, I get a close up of this so you can see it's the why so serious. Swag awesome. I mean,
they do a really cool thing where they throw them out there, and it's like you can get a one of one. Dude, whatever 1,000. So it's kind of like
the side games on Facebook and like the swag lotteries. I mean, sealed one of one head covers. Some of them are going for, you know, $8,000 to $10,000. It's absolutely insane. And you know, the first time I ran into the guys from Swag was at the 2019 PGA show in Florida, and they had a little small table. They had a table. It was like a glass case where you could see some of the putters that they had, almost like a floating kitchen island that you would see at IKEA, and you know, and a banner. And you know, they had the Magnum PI, one of their first covers that they did that I remember. And you know, to see where they've come now, wow.
Yeah,
So,
big time.
a lot
big
of
time.
people are trying to imitate that what they're doing. And I mean,
go ahead.
go ahead. I say I love head cover, as you can see. You know, I got a bunch back there, but these are like ones that, you know, I've been gifted from people, or you know, I picked up here and there. But dropping a lot of money on head, it's just not my thing. You know, like I got the Joe picked up for me the Ghost Tree one from Bandon. I love that one, and I don't mind spending some money on something like that because it means something to me. You know, but I tell you, the quality of these, it's arguably the best that is out there. So
Yeah, for me, it's like I feel like $100 on a cover is like that's max. I mean, you really at the end of the day, you could use a Ziploc bag if you really needed to, but $100, like more than $100, like it's tough, you know, and it has to really mean something to you to really spend that amount of money on it. I mean, even like $80. But what I was going to get at is it's kind of interesting how these smaller brands are taking over the golf market, and we saw that kind of today. I mean, it's been a long road with Malbon Golf, but you know, we're getting our first like streetwear like kind of golf brand that is a tour player is being endorsed by in Jason Day. And I was reading through some of the comments, and like people were like, this is what we were working towards. Like, you know, people were hyped on it because it's so different, and it's changing the way of the style of a golfer. Like, and it's almost the same as like what it would have been in the 70s, but it's like with a new type of vibe to it. And it's interesting. And it was cool to see like the people that were for it and the people that were against it. I saw people saying like maybe they'll hire a tailor on the next signing, you know, because his pants were a little baggy, you know, and the shirt
sleeves were past his elbow.
you know, and it's funny, man, because golf has been changing, and it's changing, and it's about to show on tour, and it's going to be interesting to see if there's an influx of other brands that get to tour. You know, it's.
Did you see where that video was shot?
I saw it, but no, I didn't recognize it.
That's Shell Bay.
It was Shell Bay. Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Shell Bay.
Shout out Shell Bay.
But yeah, it's interesting. Happening, and it's a slow progression, but it's happening, which is wild. It is wild. It's changing.
So, do you think of all the players, Jason Day was the right person for Malbon?
Oh man, I saw someone say like,
I'm gonna say absolutely not.
I say yes and no.
I don't see him as the culture that I see with Malbon.
Who do you see?
Who would you see? Well, Chris Torres is on Instagram. He says Anthony Kim started all this, so he could have been the start of it. I can see that, but he's not at the level where we currently are. But maybe that was the moment where it started changing. Maybe, but I don't know. Go ahead, Jeremy. It's hard to say like who really fits it.
I mean, it's not going to be a white guy. I can tell you that. Like, can you see Jordan Spieth rocking Malbon? It's just, it's got to be someone that has style is important. You know what I mean? Like that has that. I mean, it could be like a Tony Finau, but
I was just watching that video. I was just watching that video that he put out, Jason Day, and no disrespect to him. I love his game. I love his golf swing. He's a great player. I just don't see him as the face of Malbon on the PGA Tour.
I don't see him as the face of Malbon, but I think Jason Day currently is at a discount with a big name because he's hurt often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they got a big name at a discount, I think. I'm not sure, but they got a big name at a discount because he's injured often. And it's a good signing. We're not going to see him out there all the time, right? But he's a big name. So people are going to see him and they're going to relate that to the brand. But are we going to see him every week? We're not going to. We might see him like 8 times this year, maybe.
So if you're in the Malbon meeting and you have the board behind you with all the players in order that you want to wear the Malbon gear,
I would have said Min Woo Lee off top.
Is Jason Day on that
Stems
board?
just commented at the same time I said that. Min Woo Lee,
yeah, that's
off
a good
top.
one. That's a good one. I think
great too.
Yeah, Tony Finau would be. Yeah, but do you see him on that board? I don't see him on that board.
No.
That's where you just go, Jason Day. No, take it off, throw on the floor. Next, and
I mean, you're in the likes of like Schoolboy Q at that moment. You're with Ben Baller. You're riding with those type of dudes, and I totally see Min Woo. And I think Min Woo is he's a force of the future that's coming, and a lot of people don't know that yet. And Jeremy was probably one of the early predecessors to call that, and I thought I was, but Jeremy is knows the Asian market fully, so
better than the Asian market.
Yeah. He's got all that. He knows the udon, he knows the fish balls and all that. So, but I think Min Woo would have been a really good, and it could happen soon too. Who knows?
Oh yeah, you never know. I mean,
yeah. Chris Torres just said Sahith. That's a good one too. I mean, obviously being Indian, that's a huge market.
Oh God, you would see every little Indian kid in India wearing the freaking floppy hat.
Well, the fake ones, because that's probably where they made
yeah.
I was watching some dude on
on
YouTube the other day, and he was walking through the slums of India, and he was looking at people selling backpacks, and it was Adidas.
Adidas.
Yeah,
yes.
they etched
Adios.
it wrong, but I think Min Woo probably would have been a massive get, and they should probably do that ASAP. If they got Jason Day, they should do Min Woo ASAP, because let that motherfucker cook, you know.
It'll be interesting. It
could be up their sleeve.
Anybody hear anything new on Tiger and Nike and Srixon and nothing? I poked and prodded for a couple people that I was trying to get some answers out of, and they wouldn't give up shit, and it was kind of pissing me off because that means they know. But the basic, it was Nike wants to buy a manufacturer, and there's only so many out there, so take what it is. And I was like, I don't like playing games. Give me the answer. And they wouldn't do it. So there might be a Nike Srixon merger coming forward.
Man, I saw like y'all went to I saw someone's comment. Y'all went to Nike leaving golf real quick to Nike buying Malbon real quick. So it's just, there's so much rumor out there. Who knows?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand why Nike wants to get back in the equipment game. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
Who knows? And Jim asked, "Is Tiger leaving Nike?" I mean, that's been
rumors.
We don't know for sure, but it's possible.
I mean, people were posting at 12:01 a.m. on January 1st, going, "He's still on the Nike website, so
yeah,
he still must be under contract."
And Chris just said,
Nike
"Bring back
Kirkland,
the oven."
yeah.
Well, that's owned by National Custom, so
Yeah,
oven's not coming back. It's
Artisan.
now
Artisan
National.
is-
Yeah, it's Artisan.
yeah,
Sorry.
Artisan. Yeah,
So
yeah. The oven's not coming back. The oven's gone.
no, oven is a new brand.
The oven is closed. Yeah, Mike Taylor's doing just fine with
Yeah,
Artisan.
they're okay. Yeah, it's been interesting. I mean, it's the start of the year. It's 2024. I mean, and do we see PGA and Live come together, or do we see one prevail? There's a lot of questions. I mean, and only time will tell. But we're at Kapalua this weekend, so
Yeah. The Live credential opens up tomorrow, so I'll be
okay,
sending our apps for that to see if we get a chance to go check it out, as media, and get some coverage for everybody on that, because I mean, they're gonna just destroy that golf course.
Did you see Kevin Na? It was his first round of 2024, and he made an albatross on 9.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's a
LBCC, but
it's a
long par
UDI
4.
8 iron.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that, but
That's
still,
not
I
a
mean,
par 5. They need to make that I'm sure that'll be a par 4 for the tournament. There's no way they can make that a par 5.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it's
Bryson
not,
can hit driver putter.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Maybe driver 60, but
driver
still,
skip it over the water putter.
he still hold out over water. He still hold out over water. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're gonna light that place up.
Oh.
They really are. But it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a really good environment. I mean,
well, what's nice is you have 18 coming in. You've got so you got 10 going out, 11 coming in, 12 going out, 18 coming in, 1 going out, 9 coming in, 8 going out, and 7 coming over. So all right there by the clubhouse. There's a lot you can be able to watch. And this is, one thing with the Live format that, you can watch the 18th hole first go.
I hope there's a tie and they play the 19th hole as it closest to the pin.
That'd be cool.
That'd be something that Live would do. Like that, I think that'd be cool. I mean,
well, hey, Live guys, set up closest to the pin contest for spectators.
Right.
Yeah.
Win a shirtless comedian tour in the gallery if you hit it closest to the pin.
Win Piff the Magic Dragon tickets.
Yes. Frank Caliendo special at the Maxim.
Yep, you get a free monorail ride to the Harris
Sam's Town buffet and a Nevada Palace all-you-can-eat steak dinner.
Free gobbler from Farm Basket. You just got to find one.
Have you been to the new one yet?
No, I didn't.
It's right next to Dan's house, and he's not even here.
Is it open? Is it open?
I don't know if it's open yet.
It's on Google Maps, so I don't know. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but
yeah, for all you newcomers, I know Stems is new to the Valley. Farm Basket is an institution in Las Vegas. They're opening a new one on Rainbow and Blue Diamond. There's still currently one on Charleston and Decatur, right? Or Jones?
I can't remember.
Charleston and Jones. And Robbie Knickerbocker let me know that there was one by Club at Sunrise, the Ditch. So
what?
If you play, it's over there on Nellis and like Sahara or something. So next time we play the Ditch, that's going to be a auto stop, if you will.
Yeah, we've said that about that burger joint when we go to Coyote, and we've never done it.
The Hamburger Hut? Yeah. That's a tough one, though.
Every time we go to Coyote, we're going to stop there. Nobody ever
does. You got to be prepared for that one. You got to bring the gat.
The cat. All right, so PGA Tour back this week. We got the Century Tournament of Champions, Kapalua. I put something together. Those guys you viewing on YouTube, you'll be able to see this a little better than the Instagram. I'm going to work and figure out how we can fix the Instagram, but I got to do some more research on that. But let me show this here. We got the... where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. The entries for the Tournament of Champions. The first group's going off is the Morikawa, Schauffele, and Tom Kim. Just scroll down here. You guys can see that. Some good pairings. Down at the bottom, you got Jordan Spieth, Scotty Scheffler, Victor Hovland. That's a power pairing right there. Sam Burns, Sahith, and Wyndham Clark. Jason Day, Mr. Malbon himself, with Corey Connors and Eric Van Rooyen, another apparel guy that he started the old what are they called?
Joggers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, had an old man blank right there.
Speaking of, I think if Tiger goes anywhere, he's going to Grayson. I don't think he's going to Malbon. Just to say that.
Yeah, I can't see Tiger in Malbon.
He's going to Grayson.
I can't see
JT's on
Tiger
Grayson.
not in Nike.
Yeah, but if he was to go anywhere, he'd go to Grayson. I think JT's on Grayson.
Charlie's wearing Grayson.
Charlie was wearing Grayson at PNC. I think that's where he's going. If they're getting out of it, if he's leaving, it's Grayson.
So there's something else that I did here. If you guys want to talk a little bit, these are some photos back when I played Kapalua in August of 2013. This was before they did the green renovations and redid all the greens on the course. But this is a little photo tour that is on the patio, looking out the first tee. Is my mouse showing on the screen? It's not, is it? No.
When did you play it? 2017, 2018?
I just said, were you not listening?
I was kind of listening.
It was August 7th of 2013.
Oh, 2013.
Yeah, so 11 years ago.
And how much did you pay? Do you remember?
Oh, I think it was 130.
Oh, wow.
And that was with rentals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they were Titleist AP2s.
I think last I checked, it was like 550, and I think that was a year ago. So
holy, are you serious?
I think so. I think I checked about a year ago because we were thinking about going to Hawaii, and I think it
was. So there's the view of the first hole. There is, I didn't take picture on number 2, but this is the tee shot on number 3. The TV does absolutely. I say this every year. The TV does absolutely zero justice to show the changes in elevation on this course. Pray for the caddies because man, it is a serious hike.
They say it's one of the toughest walks in golf that they do every year.
Ridiculous. This is the par 5, a great hole. Then coming back, this is just a bombs away hole. That's
$460.
Wow.
Yeah. You got
absolutely fantastic par 3. This is a great perspective right here. So here's the 10th hole. That's your tee shot. No, this is where your tee shot comes to rest. Now I was hitting into like a 20-mile-an-hour headwind. So the guys on tour, they'll cover this little valley if the trade winds are blowing the right way. But at the down on the right, you can see the cart path. All right. So check this out. This is the view from down there. I mean, it is so hilly.
Jeez.
Just
Yeah.
unbelievably hilly. This is a tee shot on 10. I mean, you can't even see the fairway. It's crazy. That's the par 3 hitting back into the ocean. Just spectacular. This is the hole that Dustin Johnson almost holed out from the tee.
Hey, at least you played it.
Yeah, this is the hole that Camilo Vegas hit 15 chip shots up the hill that rolled back to him. That's, you can see again, it dips down so much. You can see like that top of that tree is below the top of the fairway on the right side. The short par 4 that everybody can drive the green on. This is the 15th, the par 5. This hole is crazy long. Mm-hmm. So that's your tee shot. Then this is halfway. You still have another swell to carry, and then the green is up on the above that bunker on the left. It's just crazy. That's looking back towards the fairway. Same hole. 16, great hole. 17, just beautiful. And then I don't have a picture of the 18th. I just have that's where my drive ended up there in the middle. You can see it dot. Made par from the tips, 680 something yards. It was a fun day, and had a blast playing it. glad I got to, because good Lord, that's ridiculous.
I always loved Kapalua because it's the first like real golf tournament that I really like watched most of on TV. When Xander came back to beat Gary Woodland.
Mhm.
I want to play there one day. I mean, it's expensive now, so
God, that's crazy.
yeah,
But
it's pricey.
that's what everything's doing right now, especially now that, well, I mean, it's been the Tournament of Champions course for a while, but God, that's
Yeah,
I'm really,
pricey.
you know what I'm looking forward to. I like you said, Joe, I love watching this tournament. One, playing it really helps, get a feel for what's going on the course. But with the tragic events with the fires that took place in Maui,
True.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what the PGA Tour, and this is where they're going to, really excel over what Liv is doing because of the amount of money that they raise, the things that they're doing for charities. And I'm sure all the PGA guys are going to be just gung ho to show support for everybody and the families out there that are still struggling to get on their feet.
True.
It's going to be, that'll be a good thing. It hasn't been a good thing for Maui in a while. So hopefully some joy can come to some people's lives this week.
Yeah, I mean, I always enjoy watching Century Tournament Champions because it's like the one that kicks off the year. I mean, everybody that won last year qualified. It's it's a lot of good players and it's a fun course to watch. Court Crenshaw, so a lot of really good views. We'll get to see some whales, I'm sure. We'll get to see some dogs on a beach. We'll get to see some seals, some dolphins, or all that
whale
shit.
watching will be in full point.
Yep, we'll probably get a PGA Tour reel of Sam Burns and Eric Van Rooyen on a boat looking for
Max
whales.
home on vacation.
Yeah, with the family, babies there, just enjoying life, and so I think it's a good kickoff for the year.
If you ever get up to
listening,
you need to keep going
mountains where you're not supposed to take your rental
car, and
don't do that.
It's crazy.
She's
Yeah,
called
you
the
gotta
banana
the
bread
banana
lady.
bread lady.
Is she on Yelp?
Seriously, you're driving
At this super sketchy
Dude,
there's this little hut.
lady, and it's in
we the first time going there, we get the rental car and we just head straight north because I knew we were at Kapalua, and so I'm like, let's go take the west side or the east side up and around. And we're driving and you get those roads. Holy shit. They're 1-lane roads on the side of cliffs. And you're like, you can't see around the corners. And it was sketchy.
Yep.
And then we check into our place and we go run to get some groceries and the check engine light's on the car. I'm like, God damn it. And so I called them and I said, hey, the check engine light's on. I go, it's running. I go, but we're here for a week. I don't want to have a problem. They're like, oh, can you bring it back? I'm like, okay. So I drive it back and I go, yeah, we left here and I went north and they go, you did what? And I go, what? And they go, you can't do that. And I'm like,
Can't
what do
go
you
see
mean?
the banana bread lady?
It's right here on the map. And they hand me the pamphlet, but on the map there's a big red X that says don't drive here.
Don't go here.
Don't drive to the banana lady.
You could have told me that before we left. Yeah, there's a reason because you will die
all the way around that island.
And if anybody is going that way, my buddy lives out there and he has a Jeep rental business. And if you need to if you need a Jeep and you're out that way, hit me up because he's got a few.
Cool, that's good to know.
So, yeah.
I think we've had the most fun on Maui. Although I did like Kauai because it was really laid back. Need to go back.
I haven't been there since I was like 5 years old. So.
All right. So I put out this last week. We talked about it. I invited a bunch of golf podcasts to come to our PGA Fantasy Pick'em that I set up and see if anybody else has joined. The guys over at Golfing Dad's Tavern said that they were going to join on their show earlier today. So let's see if we have any new people. So there was 10 of us in it. Jeremy, you guys still got to do yours. If
Yeah, I'll
you
do
even
it.
care
Yeah.
to.
Prom.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, still just 10 people. Yeah, so Tyler from the Mid-Am is on. Dan from Leave the Pin In is in. The 3 guys from Inside the Leather are in. And Chris from Mulligans and Hackers, Alvin from Mulligan and Hackers, me, Joe, Dan, and Jeremy. So there'll be 11 of us. So calling you out, golf podcasts
Yep.
that are out there. And I tagged
Don't
all
be
the big ones.
scared. Don't be scared.
It's just for bragging rights. There's no money on the line. It's all for fun. And bragging rights. You get to say, hey, we can pick PGA fantasy better than other golf podcasts. And believe me, if we are the best, we will be saying that a lot. But I am terrible at it, so there's not a good chance. But we'll see what happens. So do you guys still want to do our pick contest that we've been doing the past 3 years? Or no?
I think if we're gonna really like try and take on these other podcasts, I think I don't think we need to do ours.
Okay.
We
I'm down
can
with that.
if you guys want to, but if we're calling out podcast and we're trying to be the supreme golf podcast leader, I think we need to
Focus on
face
that.
this head on as a team.
All right.
Take them down.
All right. I like it.
Calling out all you podcasters.
I mean, there's a ton. I no laying up. I have fried egg. They've seen the messages. They just haven't responded. I even sent one to Paige. She's got a podcast. So
Yeah, they're big. They're too big for us, supposedly.
I know they're too big, but hey, it's golf and it's fun, and
Yeah. And they play Quintero, and we'll play fucking
Muni.
yeah, play Muni.
Club at Sunrise.
Yeah, we'll play Club at Sunrise, and they gotta go play Shadow Creek. We're one for all and one for all. One for all.
Prim,
and
baby.
all for one.
Prim is
Prim's
back.
coming back, man. Prim's coming back.
Insider was out there posting some more photos. Scales was out there yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tell you though, I really impressed with Angel
Still need to go
Park.
play Desert.
Really,
Yeah.
it's not going to be open till after the Super Bowl.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's shut down for now. So Joe, do you want to check out? You want to go over the odds? I mean, it is a PGA Tour event. You can, we can do our due diligence, and we're still looking for that sports betting sponsor. So
Yeah.
you would think in this town of 3 million people that
Yeah, maybe
see.
we'll get maybe we can get the bright. Is it the Bright Line or Bright Star? The speed train thing to LA.
Oh yeah,
Maybe we can get that sponsor.
the speed train.
Dude, I've been hearing about that since I was a kid, man.
Yeah,
and
right.
It's like because I drive Theo by that every day to take him to school, and they put up signs
Signs
banners,
now.
and it's like coming soon. I'm like, it's gonna take you fucking
Bullshit.
at least 3 years to build a track from here to Vegas. At least
Dude, it's gonna take them 5 years to get it from out of the valley.
right? Like,
Where the hell are they gonna go?
Started this earlier.
Yeah, where are they gonna run that train? Right along the 15? There's condos all the way up to the 15 now. So
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but
I don't know where the damn thing's gonna go.
Been hearing it forever. Shit, I'm trying to find this.
Good to be in the sky, man.
I'm gonna finally get my off ramp at Democracy and the 15, and then they're gonna have to blow it up to build a fucking train tunnel. It's gonna piss me off.
I am not seeing the golf lines in Williamsville.
No?
I
Let's see
see
if they got
tennis, boxing.
You gotta look for it.
I am looking for it. I don't
Let's
see
see
it.
if they have anything on.
But what I'm saying is, hopefully they did some infrastructure beforehand before announcing it, because it's not happening that quick. So
No, they don't have the odds up yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, they do have it.
William Hill, you're looking at
No, I'm looking on the leaderboard on PGA Tour.
Mm.
Odds on, odds off. See if they don't sort the odds. That's kind of stupid.
Century tournament.
So it looks like Terrell Hatton, Ricky Fowler, Tony Finau, Matt Fitzpatrick are all 30-1. Oh, 14-1. Patrick Cantley. Ludwig Aberg. I'm telling you, that dude is going to be. He's of course, nobody's ever going to challenge Tiger for his stint at world number one.
It's not happening. Yeah.
But I don't see anybody coming around that's going to challenge Ludwig Aberg to a longevity career. Dude's swing is just fucking flawless and so pretty.
Are you got them? Or I found some.
Yeah, I mean that's I can tell you the bottom players. Let's see, where's the big numbers? Davis Riley
Scheffler at 5.5 to 1, Victor Hovland
Oh, there he is.
8.5 to 1, Colin Morikawa 13 to 1, Ludwig 15 to 1, along with Max Homa and Patrick Cantlay. Xander 17 to 1. That's a good bet, I think. He always plays well out there. George Spieth 20 to 1, Tom Kim 27 to 1, Matt Fitzpatrick and Terrell Hatton, along with Sung Jae 30 to 1. Tony Finau 30 to 1, Fleetwood 32 to 1, Sam Burns 45 to 1, Keegan Bradley 55 to 1, Sahith 75 to 1, and Eric Cole 75 to 1. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom here.
Cameron Young at 40 to 1 is a
Seamus 225 to 1.
Uh-oh.
Worth
we
it.
Lost,
I mean,
we lost Jeremy.
Worth $5 in my opinion, but I would take Xander at 17 to 1 all day. He likes that place. He's always in the mix. He's won it. He's come from behind. I mean, that's not a bad bet at all in my mind.
Mm-mm.
Might have to put 5 G's on it, so we'll see.
Oh, that's all your Bannon money.
But if it's all my Bannon money, it's all your Bannon money too. If it wins,
yeah, that's true. Hey, Jeremy's back.
Obviously not putting 5 G's on it, but I mean, I think Xander is a really good bet at 17 to 1 for sure, all day. Like that's worth $10 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a good watch.
We've been missing it for a while.
It's the calendar schedule now, so it is the 2024 season. There is no wraparound. It'll end in August. I shared a story that somebody put together of all the travel for the PGA Tour. It's interesting to see all the places they're going. Like, we pretty much know where they all are, but it's cool to see from where to where to where. But you want to watch a good one, watch the LPGA one, because wow, those girls fly all over the place.
So are you watching on YouTube? Zane, is that you? Zane. Is this Zane? The Zane we know?
Is that yeah, Jimmy
it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
We have a YouTube famous person.
We got a YouTube star in the
YouTube
chat.
legend in the chat.
What's up, Zane?
Go find out what's wrong with your dad right now.
Yeah, go fix his connection, please.
Too funny. So hey, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. Instagram was kind of a shit show, but hey, first time doing it, we'll figure it out. Facebook never started, so thanks to nobody for tuning into that one.
Nobody goes on Facebook anymore.
You'd be surprised how many people go on Facebook.
Is dead.
It's not dead at all. It's rather surprising. Hey, Zane must have got in there and fixed it for you.
He fixed it for you, huh?
Sorry. Yeah. Did he comment in the chat?
Yes,
yeah.
He's been commenting.
Dude, he does that all the
I meant to say it earlier. Yeah. Jeremy is the Rizzler.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Must be a Batman character, the Rizzler.
Yep.
Yeah, so with all this extra screw ups, this episode will not be out in the morning because I'm not staying up till 1 in the morning to do this one tonight. I will work on it tomorrow, and it'll be out tomorrow afternoon. So,
You know what we should do is make a Photoshop thing of a milk carton and put where's
Dan?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. I have that one picture of him. That looks like his mugshot, his passport photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you seen this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, what happened to you?
Hey, he
Got a
never
little-
takes me back. I
little
don't think.
He's probably passed out. Had to be at work probably 4 o'clock this
He's had a
morning.
crazy week.
Probably. Yeah.
So, all right, Joe, you got anything else? Jeremy, you got anything else? Got any New Year's resolutions? Or we lost Jeremy again. Nope, he's back.
No, he's cutting it out.
I'm back.
You got any New Year's resolutions for your golf game?
My own is to get better internet. It's been a while since
Kids
I've had
these
some
days,
issues.
I tell
but
you.
Yeah. Everyone's streaming on every device in the house right now, probably.
Yeah, tell Zane to get
Um,
off the car simulator and
Yeah.
save some bandwidth.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. My resolution is just have fun. Have more fun.
I love
Play
it.
well, have
More
fun.
fun.
That's it.
Love
Don't
it.
switch clubs.
That is good stuff. Don't switch. What you need to do is like what I do with butter. Pull the heads. Just pull the heads so you can't put them in.
That's true.
Go pull your T100s.
I
Pull
don't
the
think
heads.
Jeremy has that issue. He has a putter that he's never played before that's pretty dope, and it's never seen the light of day. So I don't think he has the same issue
Yeah.
that you have.
It's not my issue. It's mostly around clubs in my bag.
Yeah, but I'm saying just pull the iron heads and then you can't
Yeah.
play them.
Yeah, I'm
Like
gonna
a
bring
rep.
him up.
Yeah.
To sell them.
Yeah, just get him out.
You just make it too easy.
Maybe just snap the shafts and then just give them away.
Ooh.
That's an option.
Yeah.
That option is always there. All right.
Yeah.
Joe, you got any
New Year's
resolutions
no-
besides
no
more soul? Can you find more soul?
no.
Is that possible?
Oh, it's always possible. Yeah.
What
You could get like
what
a little Zen garden thing.
this could be? What is a soul golfer's golf resolution for the new year?
Well, I definitely do have to hit the gym. I'm planning on doing that soon. Because real soul golfers go to Bandon once a year or try to, and you got to be in shape to get through Bandon. So that's a resolution: get in shape to feel my best at Bandon, so I can experience Bandon at the best. So that is a resolution. Got to drop some pounds for that. Other than that, man, it's play with as many new people as I can, play as many new places as I can. Other than that, just keep cruising, man. It's it's always a good time when you get to play golf, and it's a good time when you get to play with new people that you haven't played with before. So do as much of that as possible. And also a resolution is find out how we can get Jeremy's video to stop twitching on Instagram, because it's
We're losing people.
giving
like
people
crazy.
seizures. Yeah. And I'm looking at my
I'm so
phone
sorry.
and I'm like, did my order go through? Did it not? I'm waiting for confirmation. I don't know what's going on. So, but yeah, I cannot wait to get to Bandon with everybody. That's my resolution is to see as many new Bandoners smiles as I possibly can in August. That's
see a
what I'm
bunch.
really looking forward to.
We're gonna
Yeah,
see a bunch.
can't wait for it.
Well, I put together my 2024 goals. You can see that on my so-called golf life on Instagram. I tried to challenge myself a little bit on some of them, but still maintain a level of, possibility. Stayed inside the realm of possibility. I didn't want to get too far out there. But one of the goals that I want to try to do this year is I want to get certified as a fitter. I would love to figure out. I'm going to talk with Roards about that to see what I got to go through to get that. If that means going to the Mitchell class, doing that, but I'd really like to step up my game on that. And yeah, I want to play in some SNGA events this year. And you know,
I think I know what Zane's resolution is to help his dad fix his camera, because he said the Rizzler's camera doesn't have any Riz.
no Riz at all. You're Rizless.
You
I'm
need
gonna
to
watch
Rizzify
YouTube on his
yourself.
phone.
That should be your New Year's resolution. Rizzify yourself.
Get Rizified.
Yeah,
Get Rizzified.
Cox has no Riz.
Cox. No, you're on. Are you on?
No, I'm on
Cox?
CenturyLink.
Yeah,
Flaunting.
that's
You
what I
should
was
look
saying.
at this Instagram live, because it's like black, 2,
White,
3,
black, white, black,
2,
white.
3.
3, 2, 3, 2. It looks like
Unless
a bad
Zane
video
fucking
game.
hacked Instagram, I mean, I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah. That's horrible. I'm sorry,
yeah.
everybody. We'll
So
be
it makes
better.
it real. Yeah.
I'm going
so
to
it makes
text
it-
Jeremy the Cox hotline number, and
Yeah,
Good
I gotta
luck.
sign up for Cox again.
you're going to have to be in one of those videos where the Cox video where they just have the Century modem, you're just throwing it in the garbage.
No, you need to get that new product where they have like you just put your finger up and the window comes up and like everything's connected in your house through a AI and
portal.
all that shit. Yeah.
Hey, the new Dave Chappelle stand up worth a watch. It's hilarious. Check that out.
Netflix.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's a show called The Creator on Hulu. Sci-fi, very good. A little slow in some spots, but very good.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
All right, Joe, bring it home. We hit the hour mark. So
Speaking of videos, I was watching Arab Uncut on YouTube over the break, if you would call that, the holiday break. He goes into interesting areas, and like he's living with the cartel for 4 days in Mexico. I found it interesting. If you're a YouTuber, check him out, since we're talking about stuff to watch. But anyway, Century Tournament Champions happened this week. It's at Kapalua. Obviously, get your whale watchers sites out. So we're going to see some of those. Tony Finau ain't leaving. Jason Day did not win last year, did he? He did not, right?
no,
Or he did
Rom won last year.
2 years ago. Well, is Jason Day in it?
Yeah,
He did. Okay. So we're gonna be seeing some Malbon on tour, which is pretty interesting. We'll probably catch a
will he
few
wear the
things
shoes
of, like,
with the lace covers?
he might go bowling.
Those were bad.
We'll probably see some Calamar Kawa shots eating pokey. I got that on my bingo card. But
That's what we should have done. Damn it. We'll have to do that for the Sony because it's kind of the same thing.
Kapalua bingo card.
The NBC Hawaii Golf bingo card.
Did you see a whale? Did you see pokey? Did you see a hula hoop?
Did you see slow motion wave crashing over an NBC logo on the beach?
Did you see Kahlua pig? Did you see banana?
Did you see a sea turtle?
Yeah. But yeah, we're back. PGA Tour is in full swing. It's going to be an interesting year. Thanks to everybody who listened last year. Tell your friends 2024 is going to be a great year because last year was better or good. So we're building on that. So thanks, everybody. We're going IG Live now. We're going Facebook Live. We're going YouTube Live. Jason
Doing so
Daylight
much live
Podcast.
stuff. We're everywhere.
Make sure you tell everybody we are here for your comments. We're here for your thoughts and your opinions. So send them our way whenever you got them. Shout out the Golf Stop, the newest, dopest golf simulator facility in town in West Henderson, not Henderson, right across from the Costco. And if you're hitting balls, you can get a McDonald's double cheeseburger, or you can hit
Jersey
Jersey
Mike's.
Marks next doors. Yeah,
Jersey Mike's is open. So
yeah. All that's missing right there is a bean and cheese burrito spot. But
dude, Steven
Thank you.
Jackson was there New Year's Eve and had pizza in there. So Brought in some Papa John's.
Oh, nice. So yeah, it's a great place to practice, find your numbers, find your you can get dialed in, play some courses that you probably can't play via simulator. But we're here at Chasing Daylight Podcast. We'll see you next week. Dan, where are you?
Where's Dan?
Somebody put out a milk carton.
Dan.
Anderson
Dan's
Dairy.
not here.
Anderson Dairy.
Looking for Dan.
Looking for Dan. Until next week, we'll catch you later. Peace.
Nice.
I got a comment. Stem said, "Did you get your G press?"
Dude, that was horrific. I haven't had internet issues in months.
It was like cutting. It was
Dude,
like
it was bad. You were
it was
flashing.
like, yeah, it was pretty bad.